as everyone knows, there is a huge diversity in operating systems and application types, and new app stores are popping up left and right. And why is it that I have to buy a very specific device to run a set of applications? Why not let me have one device and then download all different types of applications and operating systems onto that single one? It's certainly capable of running it. So for this, I'd like to bring out an ISV who's thinking about the same space. Welcome Peter Chura from Visa to the stage. Hi, Peter. Good morning.
Hey, Steve. How are you?
Great. So I have a Visa card. I use it very heavily. Why are you here for the mobile demo?
Well, see, Steve, you're absolutely right. I think this is what people think of us. Everybody's used to the cards that they carry and rely on. We've been the ones that have issued the cards since the 1950s. But since that space, we've actually been an innovator in the electronic payment space. And as we look at the mobile space, we obviously think that this is a huge opportunity for us to extend electronic payment services to the globe. With over 4 billion devices in market, we believe that this is a tremendous opportunity. We have been working with the mobile industry for the last several years, trying to extend payment services, value-added services. For example, here in the United States, you're able to get transaction alerts after you swipe your card in the store. You're able to deliver offers to your customers to their phones so they can, again, transact in their stores. But
you must have some challenges over all the diversity of devices, though.
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
You have to choose which ones to port to.
This is what makes us very excited about this innovation of yours. I think complexity in the mobile space is tremendous. If you take into account the handset manufacturers, the infrastructure, the telco restrictions, all of the complexities around the globe, it makes the mobile space, while exciting, very daunting. So anything that opens the promise of easy portability across operating system, I think we're very excited about.
Yeah, so let's have Srinivas show us a little bit about MVP usage with Visa.
Perfect. Thanks, Steve. So before I get into the actual demo, I just wanted to show you the device that we're going to be using for the demo. It's a developer phone. It's a prototype phone that is ARM-based. It's got an ARM processor, which is the predominant processor that is used in mobile phones today. And on top of that, we've installed our bare metal hypervisor, which is about 30K in size. It's very small. And on top of the hypervisor, we're actually running Windows CE for the demo purposes. And this phone has about 256 megs of RAM. All right? With that as kind of the lead-in, I'm going to cut across to the device that we have under the camera and do a quick demo of the app that Peter was just talking about. So Visa launched a Visa app that lets you do a number of things. So I'm going to double-click on the Visa app. And as Peter said, there's 3 things that it does: alerts, offers, and location. So let me walk through each of those. So when I click on alerts, it basically is, when somebody swipes my Visa card, almost instantaneously I get a notification that my card has been swiped. So here's a number of, somebody's been running up a bunch of payments on my card, but I can figure out who's doing it, what the price was, all that good stuff. And when I back out, when I look at offers, offers is basically a mechanism that Visa has in place such that based on your transaction history, they can send you some coupons, right? In this case, there's a coupon for a Carnival cruise. And they can use that the next time I try to go on a cruise, which is all fair enough. And the last thing that I wanted to show in this particular app is the locator. And here's the way I think about the locator. So tonight when you go to the Foreigner concert, right, at the party, you have a couple of drinks, and you get this overwhelming urge to buy a Foreigner t-shirt, but you just don't have any cash on you, right? And you got to figure out where the closest ATM is. So you can click on the locator to get a list of all the different ATMs in this neighborhood. Oh, there you go. There are a few ATMs around here in San Francisco. But anyway, so what Visa has done is a nifty little integration. They know what they're doing. But I can actually zoom in. I think the closest one is across the street from W, in case you need to know. But it's a nice little nifty integration, with Google Maps. It gives you the convenience, from your mobile phone. But you're probably thinking right about now, you're saying, listen, mate, this app is really good. It's probably something that I want on my phone. But what does this really have to do with mobile virtualization? Why are they showing this in the keynote demo? So let me tell you why. This app is actually an Android app running on a Windows mobile phone. Right? You probably don't believe me, do you? Let me show you. When I back out, here's Android running on a Windows phone at the same time. So I've got 2 operating systems running at the same time on the same device. I don't have to reboot. I don't need two phones. Any app that I want, I can run on my phone. And I can run global time. It's just straight up Android. Right? So I'm running two operating systems at the same time. And so the two takeaways are that, one, when you actually package up your application in a device-independent virtual machine, you can actually deploy that application on any device. And that addresses the complexity issue that you're talking about. Right? And the second thing is, with a seamless integration, if you noticed, the Visa app was just a little icon on my Windows desktop. I just double-clicked on it, just like I would any Windows app, and it launched the app. And I didn't even know that it was Android until I actually backed out of the application. So that seamless integration basically means you can have all these different types of applications right next to each other, and you won't even know that underneath the covers they're actually running on a different operating system, because as a consumer, you don't really care. So the combination of being able to package up your app as a virtual machine and the seamless integration means that consumers now have the ultimate application freedom to run any app on any device.